Hi, Artemi here, a co-founder of Motley. Let me show you our open source semantic layer, which is called Slayer. Slayer helps AI agents query your business data correctly and answer questions grounded in the metrics defined by you or your data team. Slayer is very easy to set up with any agent. Also, it is open source, MIT licensed, and completely free. So let's get started. Here I have Cloud Cowork. Let's enable the Slayer connector and ask a question like, what was our revenue last month? So here's the thing. When you let an agent like this write SQL on its own, a wrong answer would look exactly as confident as a right one. Is the revenue here before tax or after? What about refunds? The AI just assumes things. Nobody is going to check. Slayer fixes that by sitting between the agent and the database and storing your metric definitions. It gives the agent the correct number every time, so it never has to guess anything. Let's see what the agent actually did here. It told Slayer, I want the total revenue metric for this time period grouped by store name. And Slayer returned exactly this, total revenue by store in June. Note that the agent didn't invent a query. It asked Slayer, and Slayer answered using the definition of revenue that is agreed upon in this company, which is including tax. The same definition will be used every time, for everyone. By the way, here I've loaded the built-in demo data for Jeffel Shop, a fictional restaurant chain. So everything I'm showing you here, you can easily reproduce yourself. So let's ask a harder question now. Month-over-month revenue growth by store, but only top 10 with positive growth. This is normally a question for which you have to ping an analyst and wait. Without Slayer, it would require many lines of fragile SQL. But again, Slayer already has the definition of revenue and a very expressive query language where the agent just asks what it needs. See, percentage change in total revenue by month, by store, in descending order, with a couple of filters on top. Other semantic layers would have trouble even representing this question, but not Slayer. Wait, what are the suspiciously large numbers on top? Those look like ramp-up months, growth in the first full month after opening. We should not count them, so let's add a Slayer memory to tell all the agents to always filter them out. Memories are useful for storing any context that the agent should take into account when answering your questions. You teach the agent once, and it remembers from now on. Nothing lives only in one person's head anymore. Let's start with a fresh session and ask the same question. Let's see if the memory gets picked up. Indeed, it looks like the opening months were excluded this time, thanks to the context we just added as a memory. Remember, Slayer is open source, MIT licensed, and works with any database. Set it up in 30 seconds, ask your agent to help create the models, and enjoy your semantic layer. It fits alongside all the tools you already use. Or if you want us to manage it for you, check out Motley Cloud.